Minecraft, the block game that has stood the test of time, and I've been playing this game for years. The game has changed a lot since I started playing, but I always find myself coming back. Over the years, I have started hundreds of Minecraft worlds. Some I stick with and play through, but a majority of them I don't last very long and I delete them. So, with the new 1.21 update that brings new things like new structures, new items, and mobs, I decided to hop back and click the Create World button one last time with the goal of starting my dream Minecraft world. Our goal will be to play through the world by exploring, completing advancements, and building some cool shit, and eventually defeating the Ender Dragon. So if you want to follow along, consider subscribing, because here we go. Before we can accomplish anything, it all starts with one tree and one block. Welcome to Minecraft. Okay, welcome to day one. We have just spawned into the world, and the first thing we're going to do is chop down this tree. So we're going to start with the early game grind, finish getting this wood, and then we can kind of take a look and explore this world. After getting the wood, I then crafted a crafting table, some planks, and some sticks, which we're going to use later. So after that, our next main objective was to go find some stone so we can start getting some better tools. So I came across this stony shore, which is going to be perfect, so I then put down the crafting table, then began crafting our first tool, our first pickaxe, and then started to collect some stone. Okay, so now that we have enough stone, I went to the crafting table and started crafting some better tools. We started with the axe, and then I went to the shovel, the pickaxe, and then made our sword, and then lastly I decided to make a furnace with the leftovers. So the next big priority was to go find some sheep, that way we could get some wool and make a bed so we could skip our first night here in the brand new world. But on my way finding some sheep, I decided to stop and get some salmon because these are the easiest food source in the beginning of the game. With the remaining wood we have, I decided to make a boat, that way I could travel around quicker and see if I could find some sheep anywhere around these islands. While on the lookout for some sheep, we actually came across this cave. Now inside that cave there wasn't much, but we actually found a zombie and he had an iron shovel in his hand, so we had to go down there and take him out. We actually got the shovel. So there was our first iron tool and our advancement. Now I came across this stony shore with some ores like some coal and some iron, but still no sheep, and I saw that it was getting dark, so I decided to come back and mine these later. I needed to go find some sheep, and I needed to find them as soon as possible. After a lot of searching, we finally found enough sheep that gave us enough wool to craft the bed. So I went back to the stony shore, crafted the bed so we could go to sleep, and I crafted our furnace into a smoker. That way I could cook my freshly caught fish. And that is going to conclude day one in the brand new world. So to start day two, we decided to grab some of these ores that were laying on the stony shore. I grabbed some of this coal here, and then we grabbed some of our first pieces of iron, which was great. And I continued to grab some more coal, that way we could smelt it all. So I decided to make a furnace here, and then we can throw in our ores and finish cooking up some of our food. That way I could go exploring the world and see what we can find. So I hopped in my boat and traveled blocks and blocks away to see what we could find. I ended up coming across a village, so I looted the village, grabbed some of the books, and took stuff from the chest, and didn't get anything too crazy. But after traveling past the village, I saw this cherry blossom. So I wanted to go take a closer look at it, and when I did, I ended up seeing a ruined nether portal right there in the mountain of the cherry blossom biome. So we decided to head down there and take a closer look at it. Once we got there, we noticed the chest was inside somewhere, so I had to mine blocks and blocks to find it. Eventually we ended up finding it, and there wasn't anything too crazy in there, so we decided to head up to the cherry blossom. That way I could grab some of the wood to bring back and get a sapling or two, which would be great. And then I noticed it was getting dark, so I decided to put my bed into a cherry blossom and finish day two. Alright, to start day three, we had to head back towards spawn to see if I could find a place to build. So we had to do a little bit of traveling. I swam and got in my boat. But eventually we made it back to spawn, and I found a place to settle down for now. So I put down my crafting table, my furnaces, and my bed. And then I began to chop down some trees and start gathering some materials to kind of start building our base. Now that we have kind of cleared an area to start building and we've gathered some materials from all around, we're going to start trying to put together a little bit of a starter house here. I have some spruce, I have some dark oak, but I think what I really want to go with is the dark oak, and I'm going to try and see how it's going to look with the birch. Now, I want to turn these into planks, but I think they're going to look a lot better. 1, 2, like that. Maybe go in, 1, 2. Yeah, I'm really starting to like how this is turning out. So I started messing around with the shape of the house until I got something that I liked. Once I liked the shape, I started to fill in the areas with the birch logs, and then it's really started to come together. So that's when I started to add some detail until I kind of got that vibe I was looking for. And as I'm building this right now, as you can see, I'm kind of mapping out where I want the door to be and where I want the windows to be, just kind of planning ahead. Right now I'm switching the logs so you can't see that inside wooden shape. Add in some detail, and we're going to add an awning over the front door just to give it that really stylish look. Then we're going to take these fires out of the campfire like that. And now I'm just going to go around, add some leaves, add some berries just to give it some color. And then I'm just filling in the rest of the walls, and I'm going to leave a space open for a fire or for a chimney, which you guys will see soon. So yeah, it's coming out pretty good. So this is going to be 2-story. I do want to do this 2-story, so it is going to take a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and finish building, and then I'm going to get back to you guys. We have officially finished the house. I'm going to show you guys. Now the inside is not completely done, but here it is, ladies and gentlemen. I think it came out pretty nice. It's actually a pretty good sized starter house, and I kind of detailed everything along the back here. But yeah, so take a look inside and show you what we got going on. Over here is kind of just going to be a desk area. Maybe have some storage. We have our furnaces, some barrels, some chest. We have a fireplace. And now I don't know what I'm going to do for the floor. We're obviously going to get rid of this grass here. Maybe put down some cobblestone or something like that. And then here is the bedroom. We got another little fireplace up here. Some more storage. Another desk. And our bed. Yeah, so we just need to kind of take out this floor, which we will do. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up for the first episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. And if this video does well, we're going to do an episode 2 where we go mining and start farming, doing all sorts of stuff like that. So if you guys do want to see another Minecraft video on the channel, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe, let me know what you guys want to see. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.